everybody. Hey, I am so glad that you are joining me because we're going to continue to do the tiered tray 4th of July. Like I was saying last night, it's almost the second favorite holiday to decorate for, if not, it's kind of a second or third. I like Christmas, and then I like fall, and then think 4th of July. So it's kind of right in there. Let me open this up to watch this live video so I can see comments, because otherwise I won't be able to see them. And let me grab my phone real quick. All right, see if we can get some things going on. If you're jumping on, say hi. I look forward to talking to you tonight. What's everybody doing? Is everybody starting to wind down for the school year? It's not working. Why is my live not working? There's no picture. Now is it working? Okay, so there was no picture. So you probably couldn't see me, but if you're jumping on the replay, say hashtag replay down there in those comments. Let's see if I can get this going here. Let me turn this down and share this to my VIP group as well. Oh yeah, look, there's a picture. There's actually a picture. So just whenever I think that I'm doing really good with technology, I don't think I know technology very well at all, right? Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna paint this. This was a sign I picked up probably, I think it was at Hobby Lobby. It just doesn't go with it. They were on sale. Like, I think I got it for $1 after Valentine's Day, right? So I'm gonna quickly paint that with my chalk paste. So, and you can actually do kind of like a watercolor with it. I'm gonna put a little bit, but this is, I don't want to do too much water because I want to make sure I cover all of this up. You know what? We're not going to do, let's do red. Let's do red on there just because I think that will cover that up more. So I'm going to put some red on here and I'm just going to paste it around, right? Spread it around. It does dry really quick because it is made with chalk. Yeah. Red is going to be so much better than the white choice was. So anyway, I'm just going to, because this, we're going to do a 4th of July. So I am painting this red to go on my tiered tray. How many of you like tiered trays? Are you a tiered tray person? Is it your thing? Is it not your thing? I made my own. I kind of am in love with them right now. But I've noticed that my style is changing. Like, I really am into the teal. I like blues. I do love like the, I guess it's more of that French country kind of look maybe. I don't know. But as you can see, this is covering that bicycle really well. And I did put some water in on this, so that's why it's spreading nice and easy. I just want to make sure I get that bike covered. So today is the first day, like it was cloudy, but we actually didn't have any rain today. I was surprised we didn't have any rain. Is it raining where you are? So, all right, we just about have this covered. And then I'm just gonna let it sit, making sure I have that bike covered, right? A little bit more right there. Okay. Nice and covered. I just really liked the metal around this, so that's why I wanted to use it. I don't quite have that bike covered though, do I? So let's do just a little bit more. And I'm using the Scarlet chalk paste because it does dry so fast. You could use just regular chalk paint too if you wanted. I like the paste because I have it and I can make almost any color that I want. I don't have it quite covered. It's a good thing I didn't do white. White would have never covered all that. White would have never covered all that. but we are going to do a design on there. So that should be. Now we're just going to let that, I'm going to set that over here and let it dry. So let me throw this in the water real quick. All right, so last night, or not last night, Monday night I believe it was, we did the stars. So we did this star here with the firecrackers, and then we did the land of the free. We did that kind of like in the ombre kind of a pattern. And then we did just gold stripes on the little star. And this is gonna go on my tiered tray, or it might just go on the mantle, I don't know. We'll decide after I get all these things put together. I did dye some of those wood beads because I'm really a big fan of those right now. So I dyed these beads here. I had the white ones, but I dyed the red and the blue with just some RIT dye. Put some of the little ribbons together, have one of our little chocolate chips. And so that's gonna be like in my design too. I really like this because it has like a little, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The jute. It has more of a rustic to it, and I kind of like that right now. So, hey Michelle from Big Spring, how are you? Are you guys getting weather over there? Any rain, or has it been nice? My daughter lives in Big Spring. I need to come that away one of these days. Maybe we could like do a workshop or something, right? Okay, so I am going to also, I painted these little pieces of wood white. They were silver. I used them silver for Christmas, but I wanted to renew them, refresh them for 4th of July. We are going to use the USA, established 1776. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna pull this back just a little so I can get my scissors in there. We used the stars last Monday, and I'm just gonna cut on this cut line. You can cut these apart with the backer sheet if you want. I haven't quite gotten my rhythm of what I like best. It keeps changing, but I'm just sliding my scissors along there because I just want to use this established part right now. It rained a little bit, yeah. I hear it's hot already over there. My daughter said it's been really warm. So, are you a 4th of July decorator, Michelle? I love to decorate for the 4th of July. I don't know if it's because it reminds me of picnics and fireworks and all those fun things that you do when you're younger and you go on those camping, you know, like you're doing all those fireworks, all of your family. But, or maybe it's just because I love it because of the freedom that we have and what it represents, I'm not sure. But, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just fuzzing this transfer because it is a brand new transfer. We want to make sure that it is nice and fuzzed. So I want to put this, yep, we are going to do the USA. Let me get this out of the way real quick. And I think I want to do USA here and then established down here. So I'm gonna put the established right here. We're just gonna put that right there. And I want to use, oh, let's do the gold. Should we do gold? Oh, cold front came in, a little bit chillier. Ah, so there's like this porch leaner idea that I have, and it has, oh, so many amazing things. And then also these, around all sorts of different ideas that are going off crazy in my head. And I just did this because I wanted to show you how you can use things that you already have to go ahead and decorate, right? So we're gonna do the gold, and it's already ready to go. And I'm gonna do the gold just in the established 1776. So I'm gonna dip my squeegee into the gold, and we are just going to cover the established 1776 part. You guys, you're gonna see how amazing and easy this really is. And it makes you look so good. And it just turns what you have into just like really high end, like what you would actually buy at those other stores. But you can make it to be whatever style you want. And that's what I really like. Okay, so I spread it. I have whoops, I see a line right there when I picked it up. You just want to make sure that there's no lines because that will show through when you pull that screen transfer up, right? All right, and now we're just going to do the reveal. Look at that. Established 1776. Okay, now just real quick because we're going to do, I need to grab my dryer. And it actually is so lovely. It's like not loud and I can just dry it and still talk. I don't know. I get to talk and talk and talk a lot. And as you're drying this, you actually can see it kind of has like a little bit of a sheen to it when it's wet, but as you dry it, the sheen goes away. So, just about done. And the only reason I'm drying it is because when I put the transfer back down for the USA, because we're gonna do the USA up here a little bit, and this is what's so great about it too, is because you can move it around and create it however you want. You don't have to have it just in the exact same area, right? All right, we got a lot going on. All right, so we're going to grab this that I already used, but make sure this is dry. Yep, nice and dry. And you know what? I'm going to turn the USA. I think that'll be fun. So we're going to turn the USA part. And I am just making sure that it's nice and no air bubbles, nice and smooth for the USA. And, oh, what color should we do? Should we do red and blue with the hot mess kind of look? Or should I just do all red? Should I do all blue? Any thoughts? Anyone, any thoughts? Ah, hi Tana. Any thoughts? Should I do red, white, and blue? Like, should I, not red, white, and blue. Should I do red and blue hot mess for the USA? I love the hot mess, but I don't want to keep doing it but you know what? I love the hot mess. So we're gonna do a little bit of hot mess. You guys can tell me what about the other one. I'm just gonna put a little bit of, and we don't wanna do too much, and we're gonna spread it out just a little because I noticed the other day when I did it, it kind of turned purple, blue and red blended. Hi, Jennifer. Ah, yeah, hot mess. See, I think maybe I love the hot mess because I am a hot mess. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you just put a little bit on there, right? For the red and white and blue, or the red blue. And then you're just gonna take your squeegee and we are just going to slide it across, just like you're doing butter, right? Spread in butter. Now I'm not gonna put this back in my jar because it is mixed up. I always have wipies, so I'm just gonna wipe that extra off, making sure I don't want to do too much of the spreading there because I don't want it to look purple. I noticed the other night it kind of, okay, so now look. It will be red, white, and blue, Michelle, because it has a little bit of that texture from the transfer. So you have the red, the white, and the blue established 1776. What do y'all think of that? Kind of cool, huh? So that's kind of like what we call the hot mess. I did that on the sparklers too, the fireworks on the star the other night. And you can see how it's kind of different, but I think I got a little too much. It almost went purple on me. And then we also did the ombre effect. I did the blue and the red, and then I did some of that shimmer silver. Is it shimmer silver? What is it called? Yeah, shimmer frost, I'm sorry. Shimmer frost right here. So that way it kind of like just blended in just a little. So kind of cool, huh? All right. So now we have this established 1776. And then when we're all done, I am going to put a little ribbon around it because I love ribbons. I know not everybody loves ribbon. I love bows. I love ribbons. But that's what's so good about this. You don't have to put bows on it. You don't have to put ribbons on it. You can put this right on your shelf, right on your tier tray, or, you know, just out on your patio, okay? So we're gonna set that over to the side. Oh, you guys, it is gonna look so good with those stars. I'm so excited. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so now we are going to do, this is still drying. You can tell the sheen is starting to dry a little bit. And I just wanna, I'll show you real quick what I mean when it starts to dry, how you can tell your chalk paste is drying. So you can see how shiny it is, right? Okay, so then, as you start to dry it, let's see if I can See how that shine starts to go away? And then you can tell that it's dry. I can still see the bike a little bit in there, but I think when we put the words on there, it won't really matter. We're gonna let that continue to dry. I wanna get that nice and dry. And if it's not dry when we get to it, then we'll go ahead and do some more. But we're gonna do the stars and stripes forever on the red with the metal. But on this other little white one I wanna do the freedom. And so you can see all of these different things that I have done with just one transfer, and they're reusable, right? So you can use them over and over again. Think of the possibilities that you can save it for next year. Maybe you want to do different colors, or you can just do stars. If you need stars for something, you just would get this part of the transfer and just do stars. Or maybe you just want the word forever on something. So you just put the word forever, right? So that is really the amazing part of all this. It's one of the reasons I love this. All right, let me get this cut. All right. So now I have the freedom, and we are going to fuzz because it is brand new and I don't want it to stick so much. I want it to stick, you know, but I don't want it to stick so it ruins my transfer, or especially if you're chalk, like the red, when we chalk paste it, we're gonna use a little bit of a wax so it doesn't pull that wax or that chalk paste back up. So if you like what you're seeing, make sure that you send this to your friends. If you think somebody might enjoy watching this, or if they love 4th of July, if they want to create something, I can create for them. They can create. You guys could get a workshop together with just your friends. All sorts of things. We do have a monthly club, which is $19.99 a month, and you get an exclusive transfer every month, and you can only get that through the club. This month it's called the Grove, I believe is what it's called, but it's about lemons. And if you're like me, lemons just remind me of summer. Drinking lemonade, you know, having picnics, sitting on the porch, drinking lemonade with my aunt. I used to have a lot of fun with my aunt. All right, so we're going to do, this is kind of a little, trying to think of what I want out. I want something else on here, I think. You know what? I'm going to put some stars on here, I think. Let's try this. This is how I create. Like, I think I have something already in my head, and then I change it as I go. I don't know if you're like that. Put a thumbs up down there if you're like that. Do you change your mind in the middle? Or you start working on something, you're like, oh, you know what? That is just not working out like I thought it was going to. So let's change it up. Just, oh, I forgot. I already cut this last night. Let's change it up just a little bit. I am going to do, yep. And you know, the beauty of it too is if you don't like it, you can wash it off and try it again. We're gonna fuzz this star real quick. So do you decorate your porch for the 4th? Do you have banners up? Do you put your flag out? Fireworks? I remember we used to always do those worms, you know, or snakes or whatever. You would light them on and they would just like, psh, and they were like that charcoal looking kind of thing, you know, back in the day. Sparklers are always a big thing. When I was growing up, we were in a little town in Nebraska, and we owned my parents owned an A&W drive-in, and we would always have we would make the root beer, and everybody would come. We'd have root beer and watermelon, and then my dad would put on this big fireworks show for the town. It was only a town of 1,000, and we would have those, like our root beer. People drove for miles to get the root beer. I have a scar from making root beer. I slipped and fell one time. I was like ice cold Roy Rogers in the summer on the porch. Yeah, see, me and my great aunt, we had so much fun. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to do just like a little bit of the star, so it kind of looks like the star is off, and then I'm going to put the freedom like right here. So that's what we're gonna do. Make sure there's a piece of, all right, so now I'm gonna make sure that's nice and smooth, And you can see the silk screen transfer, right? So you can see, and so that's how, this is what is so much better than a Cricut too. There's no weeding. You can still have all of these dimensions and all of these different designs in your design. I love it. I just love it. Okay, so let's just do red. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do the shimmer. Nah. Let's do red. Red? Everybody? Yeah. Let's do red. So I'm just gonna put some red on here. And take your squeegee. And I'm just gonna go across wherever I need that to be red. Look at how easy this is, right? Once you're done with these, I'm just sticking them to the table so that way I can wash them when I'm done. Because you don't want to leave them in water, sitting in water, because it will ruin the sticky and it will ruin the transfer. Now I'm just gonna smooth this over, and any excess that I have, I am putting back in my jar. And see, I'm making sure that there's no lines across that silk screen part, because it will come up and you will see it. You don't want to see that. All right, you ready for the reveal? Nice and slow and easy. And you can tell it's a star. All right, here we go. It's starting to come alive. All right, let's dry this real quick. And then that is almost dry. And then I'm just gonna put the word freedom. And then that will be all for tonight. If you're interested in purchasing some of the products, let me know. You can just type it down there if you want more information on the club. And they do like discounts and sales and stuff like that if you're members of the club. And also it's flat rate shipping. So that's kind of fun on your orders, and there's no shipping on your transfer that you get. I have it, I just don't know. Oh, want to see it? I'll show you. You want to see the olive? So this is almost dry already. That is what I like about this as well. It dries so fast. Let me show you. Let me grab it. This one right here. Try it this way. Sweet Lemon Grove. And I put in my VIP, if you're not in my VIP group, type VIP down in the comments because I will add you over there. I think there's like 12 different ideas of how to use this. And somebody even did it on their porch, on their the window, the screen door, the glass on the screen. And so you can do that with the ink and it will stay, or even the paste. So we have inks that you can use on t-shirts and different things if you want to make it permanent. The paste is considered semi-permanent because if I was to get this wet, it would wash off. So, okay, we have the star. All right, are you ready? Now let's do the word freedom. And we're gonna turn it a little bit too because, yeah, let's go up this way. And I'm just gonna smooth where those words are. And we're gonna do the blue. You know what? Let's do the shimmer splash. We have these new colors and I keep forgetting what their names are. All right. And this is the glitter as well. This has glitter in it. I'm all about glitter. Okay. All right, Mindy, I will get you into the VIP group. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my squeegee. I don't need a lot because I'm just gonna cover the freedom, right? All right, so here we go. Look at how easy and simple this is. One night I said, I was doing a live and I said, oh, this is so easy. No, I said, this is so good, it makes me look easy. And then I realized what I said. I was like, oh my gosh. No, it's so easy, it makes me look good. That's what it should have been. I died laughing, people were laughing. Woo! All right, so anyway, here is the word freedom in that shimmer. All right, and we're just gonna pull really slow, and we're just gonna pull it straight up, nice and even from the middle. I'm gonna stick this to the side of my table. Okay, look at that. Whoops. Can you see? See that little bit of sparkle in there? I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but I love it how it makes it look kind of aged. That is one of the things I love about the silk screen. This is going to be amazing, y'all. I am so excited. This is probably one of the ones I'm most excited over. Okay, let's see if this is dry. Not quite. Let's dry this really quick and then we can be done. Hey, Victoria, how are you? trying to get this to dry real quick so I can finish up. Got some other things I need to do tonight. So anyway, let me know if you guys, oh, Tana, I will put you in the VIP. If you're also interested in becoming a designer, or if you just want to get products at cost, maybe you want to make some gifts, or you just want to do some finished goods for people, or you want to build a business. Let me know about that down in the deal too. Just put join and I'll send you some information. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just, you know, after you work all day and then you come home, maybe I'm still thinking about that strawberry cheesecake blast that I had from Sonic a little while ago, right? But I'll just send you information. There's no, you don't have to do it. There's no, I don't know the word. Does somebody know the word? Type the word down there if you know what word I'm thinking of. Because I just cannot think of the word. There's no, oh, obligation. There you go. All right, we almost have this dry. You can still see the bike under there, but I think it will be, well, I don't know. I might have to do another coat of the red on here real quick. Yeah, because I'm just too picky. I could say, oh yeah, it'll work, and it won't. So what I'm gonna do real quick is add just a little bit more where that bike is on that I'm trying to cover up, right? And then I'll be much happier. I'm just too ODC. I say ODC because that's, or no, it's CDO. That's what it is. Y'all, I just cannot think tonight. My brain is tired. I got up at 4, couldn't go back to sleep. So it's been a long day. How's everybody else's day going? Good? Everybody getting ready for bed? All right, this is almost done. And I normally would have this done ahead of time, so that way it doesn't take as much time. But I wanted to show you how easy and quick it dries and covers, so that way you can just like, doesn't take a lot. And just to show you that you can too, use something that you have to repurpose with something that you no longer like the design, or maybe you got it on sale because, you know, you didn't, it's cheap, right? Inexpensive. All right, let's dry this really quick. And then we're gonna do the Stars and Stripes Forever, and then we're done for the night. I'll put bows on it. We're gonna take some pictures, and we're probably Saturday, let's finish this up, but Friday, I plan on doing another live. I wanna do some stuffies, you know, like we did for the hearts for Valentine's Day. And then we'll finish up on Saturday with my big round that I dyed the big beads with. And it's gonna say America, I think it says like America the beautiful, the great land that I love, or something like that. But I had all of this in mind, so we're gonna dry this. And then because this is wax, chalk paste, because this is chalk paste, we are going to put some wax on there so the transfer does not pull up the chalk paste, okay? I'm just gonna dry this. Just a reminder too, if you're catching this on the replay, just hashtag replay so I know that you were on. VIP to be in my VIP group where it's free, but I do specials over there. I can't do it on the public side, but I can do it over there. So I do specials over there, discounts and things like that. And then also, if you're interested in becoming a designer, just type in join, and I'll send you some information. No obligation to do anything. And also, club, if you're interested in the club, I'll send you some information so you can check that out as well. All right. Okay, that is dry. So now I'm going to take our paste, and it's just like, you can use any normal paste. Let me grab my paper towel real quick. Thought I had one over there and I must have thrown it away. All right. So I'm just going to put a little bit of paste on my paper towel, and Then we're gonna smear it, spread it all over this. And what this does is it just helps protect my transfer. It makes this a lot smoother and it won't pull up that paste when I pull up the transfer. Just a little bit of the red's coming off though, right? Okay, now I'm just gonna buff off. Okay, so I should have moved this a while ago. What was I thinking? Pulled up a little bit of the red, but I can touch that back up. Okay, and we're going to do the stars and stripes. I just have a little bit more to cut because I didn't cut that one out yet. Okay, now, every time I say okay, I think of that, was it, who is that dude? He was in the Mel Gibson movie with Danny Glover, and he was like, okay. I know, I'm strange. All right, one more and then we are done. I'm going to fuzz this a little bit more because we do have that chalk paste underneath it. Okay. And I'm gonna put it just like this, nice and even. I'm just gonna smooth out. And I'm gonna put white on this. I think the white will be show up really well. So I'm just dipping my squeegee into the white, right? And we are just going to smear. And that would be my dogs. They think it's fun to play. I don't think Baxter thought that was fun, whatever Mocha was doing. I can't get him in trouble right now though. But Dad can come out if he heard them and he can get them in trouble. Just a little bit more, and we're just putting it here on those letters, making sure every part is covered. And then we're just going to put any excess back. Okay. And for the reveal, see how easy that came up? Look at how nice that looks, y'all. I didn't quite get that. So what I can do is as soon as this is dry, I will put this, it dried on my transfer. I will put that back on there, but look at that. Stars and Stripes forever. Let's dry it real quick and I'll show you how you can easily fix things. We're just gonna dry this because I just need the and fixed because it didn't quite do it on the and. Okay. All right. I just squirted some water on that because the reason why it didn't is because it dried in there. All right, so let me just make sure I got all the water back off. I just want to make sure that I fix it properly this time. So we're just going to line that right back up where it was previously. Just like that. A little bit of white chalk paste. And voila, fixed it. And we're just gonna smooth that. Okay. And there, fixed it. All right, so now we have the Stars and Stripes Forever. Cute, cute, cute. We have the USA, established 1776. See that? We also have the Freedom that we did tonight. The little bit of a star on there. Look at how cute these are going together. And then from the Monday, we have the stars. Look at how all these are gonna go together. Nice. All right, So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you all Friday night. Bye-bye.